Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about a topic that resonates deeply within the fabric of our lives, the idea of being a slave, not in the historical sense, but in the modern context of our daily struggles, our mindsets, and the choices we make. Many people are bound by invisible chains, trapped in situations and mentalities that restrict their freedom and potential. But we can break those chains. First, let's explore the concept of modern slavery. It exists not just in the form of physical confinement, but also in the emotional and psychological arenas of our lives. Many of us become slaves to our fears, insecurities, and societal expectations. We let doubts dictate our actions, confining ourselves to a life that lacks true fulfillment. Understanding this reality is the first step towards liberation. Now, empowerment comes from knowledge. Educate yourself, challenge the status quo. The moment you begin to think critically and question the narratives you've been told, you are already on the path to freedom. Knowledge is your weapon. Use it to dismantle the walls that confine you. Embrace a mindset that seeks growth, resilience, and understanding. Your mind is a powerful tool. Don't let anyone or anything keep you from using it to its fullest potential. Taking control of your life is essential. Reflect on the choices you make daily. Are they leading you towards freedom or binding you to your fears? It's time to take actionable steps. Set goals, no matter how small, and pursue them with tenacity. Learn to say no to things and people that do not serve your best interests. By doing so, you begin to reclaim your power. Finally, build a support system. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift you, challenge you, and inspire you. This network will provide strength in moments of doubt and help you navigate the journey toward your own liberation. Remember, you are not alone in this fight. Together we can break free from the mental shackles that seek to hold us back. In closing, let us remember that life is not about being a slave to our circumstances or limitations. It's about breaking free and living fully, unapologetically, and courageously. The chains that bind you can be shattered. Embrace the journey towards your liberation. Choose freedom today and let it guide you towards a brighter, more fulfilling tomorrow. In today's society, the concept of slavery often conjures images of the past. But the truth is that modern slavery manifests in various insidious forms that can be just as binding, if not more so, than the chains of history. When we think about being a slave in contemporary terms, we must recognize that it extends far beyond physical confinement. Many individuals are shackled by their own fears, societal pressures, and the expectations placed upon them by others. This form of slavery, often unnoticed, can severely limit personal freedom and potential. For many, the journey into modern slavery begins with the powerful influence of societal expectations. From a young age, we are bombarded with messages about who we should be, what we should achieve, and how we should live our lives. Whether through media, family, or education, these expectations can shape our identities and desires. The pressure to conform can become overwhelming, leading us to make choices that align more with others' desires rather than our own. This misalignment creates a disconnect between our true selves and the roles we feel compelled to play, ultimately imprisoning us in a life that lacks authenticity. Many people become slaves to their emotions and fears. Anxiety, self-doubt, and insecurity can act as invisible chains, holding us back from pursuing our dreams and aspirations. We may find ourselves hesitating to take risks or make significant life changes because we fear failure or judgment. This fear can be paralyzing, preventing us from stepping outside our comfort zones and exploring the vast potential that lies beyond. As we continue to let fear dictate our actions, we reinforce the very chains that bind us. The more we allow our insecurities to control our lives, the more difficult it becomes to break free. In addition to societal pressures and emotional constraints, many individuals find themselves enslaved by unhealthy relationships. Whether it's with family, friends, or romantic partners, toxic dynamics can create an environment where we feel trapped. These relationships often thrive on manipulation, control, and dependency. People may feel obligated to remain in such situations due to a sense of loyalty or fear of abandonment. Over time, these connections can drain our energy and self-worth, trapping us in a cycle of negativity and limiting our ability to grow. Recognizing the signs of toxic relationships is crucial in the journey towards liberation. Financial dependency is another form of modern slavery that affects many individuals. The pressure to maintain a certain lifestyle or meet financial obligations can lead us to make decisions that compromise our values and well-being. When we become reliant on jobs that we dislike or environments that drain us, we lose our autonomy. This reliance can prevent us from pursuing our passions or exploring alternative career paths that may bring more fulfillment. The desire for financial security can become a prison, trapping us in situations where we feel powerless to change our circumstances. In addition to these emotional and relational forms of slavery, the digital age presents new challenges. Social media can often exacerbate feelings of inadequacy and isolation, creating a cycle of comparison that traps us in a perpetual state of dissatisfaction. The curated lives we see online can lead us to believe that we are not enough, driving us further into a mindset of scarcity and limitation. This digital landscape can feel like a prison where we are constantly bombarded by images and messages that reinforce the notion that we are not living up to our potential. The first step towards breaking free from modern slavery is awareness. Recognizing the various forms of enslavement in our lives is crucial. It requires deep introspection and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about ourselves and our situations. Once we identify the chains that bind us, whether they be societal expectations, emotional fears, toxic relationships, financial dependencies, or digital distractions, we can begin the work of liberation. Understanding that these modern forms of slavery are not insurmountable is empowering. It's essential to remember that we have the ability to reshape our lives and redefine our past. The journey towards freedom begins with the realization that we deserve to live authentically, to embrace our true selves, and to pursue our dreams without the shackles of fear and limitation. By shedding light on these issues, we can foster a greater sense of community and support, encouraging others to join us in this fight for liberation. Together, we can break the chains of modern slavery, reclaim our power, and create lives that reflect our true potential. Only then can we truly experience the freedom that is our birthright, allowing us to thrive in every aspect of our lives. Empowerment through knowledge is one of the most transformative tools we possess in our journey to reclaim our freedom and break free from the constraints that bind us. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, knowledge serves as a beacon of light, guiding us towards self-awareness, understanding, and ultimately liberation. It is the foundation upon which we build our lives and make informed decisions. When we educate ourselves, we equip ourselves with the necessary skills and insights to navigate the complexities of life. To begin with, self-awareness is the cornerstone of empowerment. It is essential to understand who we are, what we value, and what we truly desire in life. This process of introspection can be challenging, as it requires us to confront our fears, insecurities, and past experiences. However, this journey is vital for personal growth. By taking the time to reflect on our beliefs and motivations, we gain clarity about our strengths and weaknesses. This clarity allows us to make choices that align with our true selves, rather than succumbing to external pressures or societal expectations. Moreover, self-awareness fosters emotional intelligence, enabling us to understand and manage our emotions better. When we learn to recognize our emotional triggers and responses, we become less reactive and more intentional in our actions. This ability to pause and reflect before reacting can significantly impact our relationships and decision-making processes. It empowers us to communicate effectively, set boundaries, and advocate for ourselves in various situations. Ultimately, emotional intelligence helps us navigate life with resilience and confidence. In addition to self-awareness, acquiring knowledge about the world around us is equally important. This includes understanding social, economic, and political systems that impact our lives. Awareness of these structures helps us recognize the forces at play in our daily experiences, empowering us to challenge injustices and advocate for change. Education about our rights, for instance, can be life-changing. When we understand our rights as individuals, whether in the workplace, our communities, or society at large, we become equipped to stand up against discrimination, exploitation, or any form of oppression. Knowledge empowers us to question the status quo. When we educate ourselves, we begin to see the world through a critical lens. This perspective enables us to analyze information, evaluate different viewpoints, and engage in meaningful discussions. By developing critical thinking skills, we can distinguish between fact and opinion, truth and manipulation. This discernment is crucial in a world inundated with misinformation and propaganda. The ability to think critically allows us to form our own opinions and make decisions that align with our values rather than blindly following trends or popular narratives. Taking actionable steps is another crucial aspect of empowerment through knowledge. It is not enough to simply acquire information, we must also apply it to our lives. Setting goals based on what we learn and actively working towards those goals is essential for personal growth. This may involve seeking further education, pursuing new career opportunities, or engaging in community initiatives that resonate with our values. Each small step we take towards our goals reinforces our sense of agency and control over our lives. Surrounding ourselves with diverse sources of knowledge can greatly enhance our empowerment journey. Engaging with different perspectives and experiences broadens our understanding of the world. This exposure fosters empathy and compassion, allowing us to connect with others on a deeper level. It also encourages collaboration and support as we learn from one another and share insights that can lead to collective growth. Building a network of like-minded individuals who value knowledge and empowerment can be incredibly motivating, creating an environment where everyone is encouraged to thrive. In today's digital age, access to information is more abundant than ever. However, it is crucial to approach this wealth of information critically. Not all sources are reliable, and misinformation can easily spread. Therefore, developing strong research skills and an ability to discern credible sources is essential. Engaging with reputable literature, taking online courses, attending workshops, and participating in discussions can help us cultivate a well-rounded understanding of the subjects that matter to us. Empowerment through knowledge is a continuous journey. It requires a commitment to lifelong learning and growth. As we evolve, so too should our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. By remaining open to new ideas, experiences, and perspectives, we ensure that our knowledge remains dynamic and relevant. In conclusion, the path to empowerment through knowledge is one of the most impactful journeys we can undertake. By embracing self-awareness, gaining knowledge about our rights and the systems that govern us, and fostering critical thinking, we unlock the potential to reclaim our freedom. This empowerment allows us to live authentically, pursue our passions, and advocate for ourselves and others. When we arm ourselves with knowledge, we become agents of change in our own lives and in the world, breaking free from the constraints of modern slavery and forging a path toward true liberation. Taking control of your life is an empowering journey that requires intentional action and a commitment to personal growth. In a world filled with distractions, societal expectations, and external pressures, it's easy to feel as if we are merely drifting through life rather than actively steering our own course. However, reclaiming control is not only possible, it is essential for living a fulfilling and authentic life. The process begins with self-reflection and a clear understanding of what it means to take ownership of your choices, actions, and ultimately your destiny. The first step in this journey is recognizing that you are the architect of your own life. This realization can be both liberating and daunting. While it is empowering to know that you have the ability to shape your future, it also comes with the responsibility of making decisions that align with your values and aspirations. Understanding that you have the power to create change is crucial. This means moving away from a victim mentality where you blame external circumstances or other people for your situation and embracing a mindset of agency. You are not at the mercy of your environment, rather, you have the ability to influence it. Once you acknowledge your power, the next step is to set clear, actionable goals. Goals give your life direction and purpose, serving as a roadmap to guide your decisions and actions. It's important to approach goal setting thoughtfully. Rather than succumbing to societal expectations or superficial aspirations, take the time to identify what truly matters to you. What are your passions? What do you hope to achieve in your personal and professional life? Setting goals that resonate with your core values will create a sense of motivation and fulfillment as you work towards them. As you set your goals, it's essential to break them down into manageable steps. Large, long-term goals can be overwhelming, leading to frustration and inaction. Instead, focus on smaller, achievable milestones that contribute to your larger objectives. This incremental approach allows you to celebrate your progress, keeping your motivation high and reinforcing your commitment to taking control of your life. Each small victory is a reminder of your ability to shape your destiny and encourages you to keep pushing forward. Another important aspect of taking control is cultivating a proactive mindset. This involves being deliberate in your choices and actions rather than reacting passively to life's circumstances. Being proactive means anticipating challenges and preparing for them rather than waiting for obstacles to arise. It requires you to think critically about your choices and their potential consequences. By taking initiative, you position yourself to navigate challenges with resilience and adaptability rather than being caught off guard. Embracing accountability is also crucial in the process of taking control. This means being honest with yourself about your actions and their outcomes. It involves evaluating whether you are making choices that align with your goals and values. Accountability fosters a sense of responsibility for your decisions, empowering you to learn from your mistakes and grow. Instead of blaming others or external circumstances when things don't go as planned, take ownership of your role in the situation. This perspective not only strengthens your resolve, but also enhances your ability to make better choices moving forward. Building a support system is vital for maintaining control over your life. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you, those who share your values and encourage your growth. A strong support network can provide valuable feedback, motivation, and perspective as you navigate your journey. This network can also hold you accountable, helping you stay focused on your goals and reminding you of your potential when self-doubt creeps in. While taking control of your life is empowering, it is important to remain adaptable. Life is inherently unpredictable, and circumstances may change unexpectedly. Flexibility allows you to adjust your goals and strategies as needed, ensuring that you remain aligned with your values and aspirations. Rather than viewing change as a setback, embrace it as an opportunity for growth and evolution. Adaptability is a sign of strength, demonstrating your ability to navigate life's twists and turns while remaining committed to your vision. Taking control of your life is about embracing your power and making intentional choices that lead to a fulfilling and authentic existence. It requires self-reflection, goal setting, accountability, and adaptability. By actively engaging in this process, you will cultivate a sense of ownership over your life and decisions. This journey is not always easy, but it is immensely rewarding. As you take control, you will find yourself breaking free from the constraints that have held you back, enabling you to live a life that truly reflects your passions and values. Empower yourself today and embark on the journey towards a more intentional, fulfilling life where you are the master of your destiny.